This is the Entertainment Buzz.
Hear me told ya.
Yo, yo, yo. What them say? Up to the buzz. Me don't know. The buzz.
You know how we roll.
This is the Entertainment Buzz. Further on in the buzz.
What we gonna do right here is go back, way back into time.
Sky, are you? All the respect them eyes so good. Like a flag. Hear me now? It's about it.
Yeah. Entertainment Buzz are the real thing, man. Sight.
And now, our feature presentation.
Okay, I want to say a very special welcome to the Ebuzz. I'm DJ Bones.
And I'm Kishima Francis. Also want to say big up to our sponsors. Big up to Mongoose Restaurant and Lounge located at 52 Main Street, Ocho-Rios. It's more than a restaurant. It's an experience. Live band with veteran artists every Wednesday and Saturday night. Make sure you check them out.
Pari, big up yourself, youth. And of course, I want to say a very special thanks to Worthy Park Estate. Rum Bar Rum, truly Jamaican, raise the bar, yes. And of course, we want to say a special thanks to our friends who are logging on to us on the World Wide Web at irifm.net. Also on our social media pages, follow us on Twitter at iri_FM, Instagram irifmja, or like irifm on Facebook. My goodness, we got a night tonight. It's all about the whole Livingston Tosh love going on, and Stewart going on too. So if you check it out, we are blinging tonight. I want to say a very special welcome to all our guests tonight. Big up Sensil of the Taliban. See her there?
Big up yourself.
Only, I'm talking to you, seeing you. All right? So Sensil of,
Love.
what kind of suit that you have on tonight, man?
So you said the
And
right
a Saudi Arabia, you there, you know?
You never know. I got me here Gaza, and me here all kind of things.
Gaza
So
in a jail.
everywhere there Jamaica. Jamaica the
understand,
center.
yeah.
Listen to this. Jamaica is the center of the world, you know. Any trend where we start in our set, we set trend for the whole
So
world.
is that trend you set now?
Serious trend, this me I said.
Sensible of anything that work for you. We want to say a special welcome to Chelsea Stewart. How you doing, Chelsea?
I'm good. How you
How
doing?
you doing, Chelsea? I'm good, too. It's all good.
Yes, I have a tiny voice.
All right. Mr. Tosh!
Blaze.
But, the man, I blaze till him burn up, boy, man, I tell you. Dre Tosh, thank you so much for being here, sir.
Much respect on my there, man. I go and vibe, you know?
Yes, sir.
Right people my there with too. So
Yes, man.
energy clean and right. You know what I mean? Gavin,
Yes.
big up yourself.
Yes, sir.
And of course, it is the weekend where IRFM goes to Bournemouth for the tribute to Bunny Wailer. And of course, Sensilove, daughter of Bunny Wailer, and Dre Tosh. He would be your grand uncle or uncle?
Yeah, my granduncle, my grandmother's brother.
Yeah. And so everybody on set tonight are expected to pay tribute to Bunny Wailer, or music artist, of course, Chelsea as well. So how do you want to get into things?
Well, you know, I would really like to talk. I'd like to talk to Chelsea Stewart. I just
Oh boy.
Hi, Chelsea. How are you, Chelsea? Chelsea, it's a very nice, it's very great, good to have you here.
Thank you.
I wanted you to tell me a little bit about yourself, what inspired you in getting into music, and how would you best describe your style of music?
Okay. Well, my name is Chelsea Stewart. I'm from Toronto, Canada, but I'm Jamaican Canadian. You know, so I came back to Jamaica because I just want to make waves. You know, I sing jazz and reggae, and I guess you could say my style is jazzy reggae.
Well, to be honest with you, if you feel like not doing the music, you got a lot of hair going on there. You want to see our hair? Look on the hair. It's about 5-story that to do. You see it?
Yes.
Look good, you know?
Gotta make it big. Go big or go home.
I love that.
Thank you.
yeah.
I love that. But you know, I would love to for you to tell us a little bit about how you got started and who are some of your inspirations in terms of the music, and where do you plan to go?
Well, they started out singing at like school talent shows, at church. I sang at competitions, and then eventually I went to a high school and pursued it there. I studied jazz and classical music in high school, and also studied jazz. Oh yeah, I said that. My influences are like Marcia Griffiths, Bob Marley, Stevie Wonder, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, like Brandy. I grew up listening to Motown, as well as R&B and jazz. My mom would play all types of genres at home. So I just grew up listening to a variety of music, and so nowadays I try to incorporate a variety of genres into the reggae. So you'll hear the jazz, you'll hear some R&B influences.
I was about to leave because I didn't hear Bunny Wailer. I was just very,
Bunny,
I'm
of
messing with
course, you know, there's so many to list. There's so many.
Bunny Wailer, body now as a performer.
Yes,
you know.
I realized.
Correct,
I saw
son, he's
him.
good.
Yes.
No, well,
I saw him perform
yes.
at Rototom. When I performed in
Yes,
Rototom, I saw
Rototom
him.
Festival, yes.
Yeah, and so I met him there, and it was really cool to see how everybody reacted to him, because he was walking around and there was a huge crowd of people following him. It was like Jesus was there. It was so funny. Yeah,
So how
for
do
real,
you
in Spain?
How do you feel, Chelsea, to know that you're gonna be paying tribute to Bunny Wailer on Sunday, February 11?
Well, it's definitely an honor because I realize he's like a reggae legend, you know, being part of the Wailers. And
He's an icon.
definitely an icon. Like
For
I
sure.
said, he was Jesus in Spain. So like it was. I realized that this is a big deal, and it's a
We
true
talk
honor.
to Jesus and him. Smoke that to them.
I want to hear your jazzy reggae,
Yeah.
of which
Yeah.
you
Wanna
speak.
hear something
Can
from
you,
you.
Something
can you
like Perfectly
give us,
Lonely. Have you guys heard that one?
Give us something.
Okay, sure.
Let's hear it.
Ooh, I'll wait for someone who treats me with respect. For me to love you, I really need that. Ooh, I'll wait for someone who loves me for me. Till then I'll be perfectly lonely. Yeah, so that's a track I did with Sly and Robbie.
Chelsea Stewart.
Chelsea.
Nice.
Chelsea. You're too hype. Oh my goodness, what a voice.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you. I worked on that song with Sly and Robbie. I'm working on an album with them at the moment.
Tell us a
Okay,
little bit of. Right, good. That's one of that you just kind of preempted. The
You
next
look
question.
all of 10 though, Chelsea.
Yes, yes. We'll just keep that a secret.
I was going
We'll
to
keep
say.
it
I
a
was,
secret. You look, pretty young, but
I was gonna say
you
9 and a
spoke
half.
of.
I get it from my mama.
Hi, Mama.
Yeah. So
Chelsea, you
okay,
sound
so
good,
you're
girl.
working on an
Thank
album
you.
now with Sly and Robbie. Any other projects that we can look out for, or is there a single you're promoting at the moment?
Yeah, right now it's Perfectly Lonely. That song that I just sang, that's out. It's available on all social media, all what's it called, streaming services
Yeah,
like
the
Spotify,
all digital platforms.
digital platforms.
There
all of
you
those.
go.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, yes.
And I shot a music video. It's gonna be coming out very soon. I don't even want to set a date, but yeah, a video for Perfectly Lonely.
The work that you're doing with Sly and Robbie, any expected time for that also?
The album
The album.
that should be available by September.
So we can look out for that.
Yes. Yeah.
When we started the interview, you said that you needed to come back to Jamaica. You're a Canadian Jamaican.
Yeah.
How has that experience been thus far, being on local soil, the hub of reggae, the music?
Well, it's like, Jamaica. I have so much love for Jamaica. I'm newly vegan, so with the whole Rasta movement, or I shouldn't say that because that's been around for decades. But it's easy to go out. I go outside of my yard and I pick ackee from the tree. I love it.
Will you say you're newly vegan?
Yeah, like it's been a couple months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been vegetarian for 2 years. But I'm just saying, like, Jamaica's a blessed land, so I'm just so grateful to be here. It's the land of my ancestors. I'm learning a lot.
When you say you're Jamaican Canadian, what's your Jamaican connection?
Well, my mom was born here. So,
That's a
I
good
mean,
connection.
I was raised by a Jamaican woman. I was raised on, like, ackee and saltfish and
Your mother
oxtail.
don't even look like she never left.
Oh, yeah?
Mommy, all right?
She's at home.
Yeah, man, a good girl, man.
She's at home.
So let me ask you a question. In terms of your career, what are some of the plans you have for yourself? And I'd like to find out if there are any artists out there that you would like to work with.
I guess the plans are just to make a name for myself, both here and internationally.
Right.
Yeah, so I plan to get Junos, I plan to get Grammys, Grammys before the babies.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what it is.
What?
You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Before
See
the
your mother, yeah.
baby.
Woo, woo, woo. Yes.
Yeah, so the clock is ticking. So I mean, I'm just really excited about what's to come, you know?
Yeah.
All right, we also have Dre Tosh.
Really. Ladies before gentlemen, Kashima, what's wrong with you?
Well, you
Oh,
know,
yeah, man.
we
Me never want to say nothing, you know, me not gonna look at say.
we started with the ladies, so you know we have to have you in the middle, Dre. So talk to us. What's the latest? What's been going on with Dre Tosh?
Well, I have, first of all, let me start by saying much respect for having me here. You know, all of us, on behalf of the two ladies too.
Yes.
But the latest for me right now, I'm building some material. So I'm working on an album. Not because she said me I show off now, but I'm working on an album because I believe that the foundation where Grandpa has set for me and my family, it is so profound that I don't need to go EP. EP is when you don't believe in yourself or believe in your brand. You go and say, oh, I wonder what the people think. May I give you that crap a song, you know, tell me what you think, you know?
Yeah.
There's a body of work
Yeah,
with me
yeah.
put together. But I think an album is something where you really have confidence in. You put your time and effort in it and everything in the album there. You expect. You know what you're expecting from the album. So I work on that right now. The name of it is Raw Soul. Don't say it too fast together. You know what I mean?
You're your father's son.
You're right, you're right.
Trust me.
You know.
When you say something like that.
Raw soul.
What you say?
Raw soul.
I didn't hear you.
You see me? That's
Hey, Gavin, you hear Kashima cuss bad word from the people on radio?
No.
Hey, Kashima, you should have shared by yourself. What you said a while ago?
So tell us about Raw soul.
So basically what I'm saying is
Broadcast commission.
you can see that I put thought into give thanks to my brother King Kali. He's an emerging artist as well.
Yes.
Dwight, my brother. He's the one who came up with the name and him know me, so him know what I like and what I like here and what I like say. So that basically is so put thought in it for no say we know what to expect when we say that to somebody and when them say it everybody in the room start laugh. So that's the effort I put in my album as well. To know what to expect. You know, I want it to be very eclectic, you know, I want it to have a variety of sounds on it and all of them things.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm really at work on right now. But before that, I kind of remain in the mindset of the EP where I give them 2 tracks off it or a few tracks off the album to know the response and build a momentum before the album. Yes. That's the thing I work on right now.
You know, if I was going to say those 2 words together, I'd put a very long
You're not
pause.
trying. Raw.
No, I go raw.
Tip, 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 tip.
Soul. Right. But
And it still sounds just
They
as bad.
say just the same. It's even worse.
but you know, Dre, you could have done anything with your life in terms of professional. You could have gone corporate.
Fire upon carpet.
Yeah, you could have. All right, there you go. We have a sentiment right there. Is it following your father's footsteps, or is it an innate feeling that you had to follow this path of music?
Yeah, you know what's funny about that? I've been asked this question in so many different ways and so many different interviews because people always ask me if I feel like, say, I'm pressured into doing what, you know, Grandpa are carrying on the legacy.
Yeah, that's how the regular people ask it.
Ask it.
But I've never twist it up. Right, good.
But here I go on now.
Yes.
The thing about it is, I'm always say it's good to have the right people around you because it helps with your progression, whether in just your life naturally or a career path or whatever. My grandmother was that person from me I grow as a youth I grow. She always said to me, say, I got sing, you know. And would you believe that I was the one saying, no, mom, I'm not sing. Leave me alone. I don't want to sing.
Yeah.
I never have. It was there and she saw it. But being young and you're naive and you really know what you're about as yet.
Yes.
I never really pinpoint it and say, well, I realize I'm always a sing a bag of song. Try sing them many times and try to get every note pitch perfect.
Right.
So that just shows my feeling, my sentiments towards music, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And when we realize, say, I start draw towards playing instruments and draw towards just listening to rhythms and listening to all different type of genres. I realize, well, maybe you are really fond of music and you just try be defiant against what your grandmother said. But she had seen it for a while and realized, yeah, she was really right. It was innate, you know. With it, just born with it, naturally, you know.
Which instruments you play?
Instrument.
Okay.
For now, though, guitar.
Okay.
Guitar, because it is easier to, you know, for mobility, to bring it around. And there's just this thing about strings. I guess I'm a strings.
It's a sweet instrument.
Yeah, I guess I'm a strings kind of
Yeah,
I
but
play-
you
I played
played
also.
last
Yeah.
week as well.
Yeah, I play the bass also.
See,
You
strings.
sure, Afi?
Yes, sensei. You make a
Yes,
show
I
off,
sure.
show off and do it good. And look here.
I would love to see
Me
you
just
play
want
the
to make
guitar.
sure you walk in here with no
I'd
bomb.
love for you to strum on my strings.
Behave. Hello.
Wow,
You, look, Kishima.
Since you
Please
don't
to
know
the-
what you're doing.
Please to talk to this
I
lady.
know
You
exactly
are-
what
You
I'm
know,
doing.
you know
are
what
the-
you're
I
doing.
know who I am
Okay.
dealing with.
Bones,
Sense
wait.
love.
Bones, don't respond yet.
No,
don't
I have to.
respond. No.
I have to. I have to. Sense love.
It's so good to see you, Bones.
It's
I'm
good- it's
so
good
happy
see
to
it.
be
you,
here.
You just kill the response a while ago.
Sorry.
But sense love, you are the daughter of Buddy Whaler. Remember where we are, why we're here.
Yeah.
You ever hear my father talk?
I love him.
Oh.
But I'm not
Yeah.
using it.
Okay.
You say one Buddy.
But let's get back. Let's get back
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Dre. Let's get back to Dre. a bit.
Sorry about sense love's distraction.
No, man, I'm a
Yeah.
cousin, man. I know her
Yeah,
style,
cause-
man. I
but
said
she,
it, though.
but if you talk to her, she's not a behavior, you know,
In
man.
the ear, she
But
call
no,
me-
and all I'm doing is trying to broke him out. That's it. That's it.
Wow.
Oh, sense
No,
love.
no,
Not
Dre-
changing you, you know.
Dre, how do you feel to be a part of the celebration for your granddad? I mean, to be performing your tribute on Sunday.
Well, it is definitely a privilege to, you know, be a part of the eye liberation. You know, I think all of the praises that have been given to my granduncle of recently should have been praises we might get for years upon years ago. I don't think him deserve it, yes. But right now, if it was me, I know Uncle Jabby is very explicit with the messages, and I know if I never want it, I probably say I don't want it because I've been deserve it long time when I come take this thing from. I know my worth. That's how me look at it. But I am still happy that he is being acknowledged at this stage.
You know, one of the things that I love with this particular company, IRFM, we don't set, we don't follow, we set.
Naturally.
We set trends. And one of the things is that we've been honoring people who deserve. And I think that if we didn't do it, no one else would. I believe that like a Bunny Whaler really should have been honored a long time ago.
Yeah, it's long overdue.
But you know, it is being it's happening now, and we're very happy to do it.
Well, put it this way. I am happy that IRFM is the one acknowledging him. It's the best.
As
The
I
best
said.
thing
I
right
agree,
now.
I agree.
Straight
Yes.
up.
And
Straight up.
I agree with that because you know what it is. As we said, we set, we not follow.
I think
Naturally.
you should let that soak.
If you want to give them the
Kyrie lead.
youth,
Yeah.
youth,
That works.
youth.
That works.
Yeah.
Sensi,
Yes, ma'am.
welcome.
I miss you so
Maria.
much too, Kashima. You don't even know. Like, Mama
Me not talk to sense love, you know. She not no behavior. Me can't manage.
you broke me out.
You know, Sensi.
You look here. Sense love.
Normally he's not like that, you know. But I think how you hit him, he has not recovered. Because normally that's
Listen,
not
from the
him.
Sibbons on the parking lot, he's been hitting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we don't know what she come
So
from.
no, I mean Bones, you know.
No, I just, you know, the whole Taliban
You're
outfit
behaving.
It's scaring me.
It's scaring you,
Is
or,
it?
or,
Yeah,
or
that
is it,
whole-
or is it Jabi?
Ooh.
Oh, Ajabi.
But since
I
you
love
talk to us,
Jabi,
it's
my
been a
friend.
while.
It's been a while.
You have
Look, we're
not.
almost matching. Look, we gotta take pictures.
I know, yeah, totally. So
Really?
it's been a while. Bones, sorry. for that.
Really? All right. Whatever
It's been
works
a
for
while.
both.
What's the latest? What's been going on with you?
Well, it's been a journey. Let's put it that way. I've been off the scene. I gave birth to 2 children since I started music. So when she says the grammar before the children, I know exactly what she's saying because sometimes it can slow things down a bit, especially if
Yes.
you're someone like me who's very hands-on with mothering. I don't believe in just leaving my children with people, and I believe in breastfeeding. I believe in spending that first year and a half with the child,
Make sure they're
close
okay.
bonding. Right. So, and it's not about how much money I have. It's not about how much support I have. That is something that I have to give.
Got you.
Right. So that being said, I don't want no more pitney for now because I have a lot of work to do and I have a lot of catching up to do. Right.
So what's the game plan now?
Well, I have a lot of work that I've done that wasn't released. And I have a lot of work that I did that we started to release, but because of the different monkey wrenches I got thrown in, it kind of threw off the momentum. But we're picking back up because some of that stuff is go like this. For example, this is the album that I did with my father. The first production that I did, full scale, it was produced at Tough Gong. This was from 2006, 2007. And when the music is played now, it's like new. People who've never heard it.
Right.
You know, it's classic stuff. I had a combination with my father. I had a combination with Andrew Tosh, Tosh's father.
Big up yourself.
And so a lot of the songs on there are classics that were covered, and then they're my own classics. So me and my father have come back together musically to release this. So we're working on, you know, the little details to get it back out. Because we have to do some updates, not with the music, but just with, you know, things and times change. Right?
How you
how I'd want to present it. Right.
No.
Right. But One Blood Call, my original,
We can't manage him.
that's my road manager / promoter / personal assistant
Slash meat eater.
Everything.
/ the slasher.
Hey, David, if you know One Blood Call, you know, back in the day, you know. Me say One Blood, what go on him say? Boards. Let me tell you something, you see? I may carry Caperton about the place. I may do them thing. When we see One Blood with a bigger belly than for me.
You never offered that.
No, me have to mash up One Blood.
Yeah,
man.
because him used to tease you for true.
Yeah, man, him used to
True,
tease.
true.
One Blood, can you come in here and make the people them see you? As a matter of fact, One Blood don't even have no hair on his head.
I don't either. My head.
No,
my
that's
head
all
is
right,
as bald
baby.
as his,
I'm
right?
not, but One Blood locks it longer than Mr. Tosh one. I mean, I don't know what happened. In go to California 2 years, I mean, I sleep.
I know. So back to Sensei.
One Blood link with it. Come in, One Blood. Come right in. This one was the biggest Rasta.
One Blood Call.
I still rasta.
All right, no, look, One Blood. Go so. Let me see your head.
Don't offer
All right, you see? Him have less hair than me.
One Blood, big up.
One Blood. My friend, but boy, you know, easy.
Yeah, so
So
Sensei.
One Blood has me back on the road, and One Blood is very, very aggressive. Not in a bad way. Very aggressive when it comes
With
to
his promotion.
With
No,
his
it's a bad way.
promotion.
It's very aggressive.
But we
I'm
need that.
scared of
no,
him.
but you need that. Lou, you're scared of me, the Taliban, and the aggressive One
No,
Blood.
I'm scared of One Blood. When One Blood ready for him, one
I
say,
need that.
Man, I hear no sense of love, you know.
Adapt me, love.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause One Blood, if him give music for play, One Blood I gotta listen to the program every single day.
Not only that, he does not just listen to it. He
Em
listen
a-
it from start
to finish.
to finish.
And call 2 other people to listen as well.
And say, look, me I got drop asleep now. So you log on when me drop asleep.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
People can see the
so-
ball and Bridget me bringing you. Him that.
So you say Sensei One Blood has you
Yeah.
back on the road again. So does
Back on
that
the
mean
road.
that outside of Sunday at Bournemouth, persons will see you performing
Yes.
live in Jamaica?
Yes, I'm back on track. On track. So it's just the whole time. The timing is perfect. It's a beautiful time. I'm happy that Irie FM is the one, like Tosh said. It's Irie FM of all people because it's Irie.
Yeah.
You understand?
Pure reggae.
At the red, gold, and green.
Yes.
You know,
Little blue
I
there,
did
but
there was
we
a
don't know.
design that we did to promote one of my last interviews, and when we put the Irie FM in, there was an effect over it, so it's a little black and white. One Blood said, or the red, gold, and green.
That's how One Blood. Yeah, man.
No,
Well,
Sensei, give our listeners something just in case somebody's listening
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, I know the name, you know, but I can't remember. Give us a
What song you want me
reminder.
to give them, you know?
Of
Yes,
course.
Nova.
Yes.
Give me something.
Not like
Come in,
that,
Sensei.
Sensei.
Give me something.
Let me tell you this. At the end of the day, it's really up to you. I could tell you what I know, but the real deal is it's your show. Don't you know? Stand firm through any storm, through any firewood.
That's the jazz part right there.
Definitely,
That's
yeah.
the jazz. You know, Sensila, one of the things I really wanted to ask you, what's your favorite song from your dad?
Rise and shine.
Rise and shine.
Sing it.
Rise and shine. We've been down in captivity oh so long. We've been down in a slavery for too long. So we gotta rise, rise and shine like the morning sun that surrounds you. It's International Morality Time, where all mankind must be free. I love the words.
Yeah.
The words
Sensi,
are
I
nice.
can just see you singing to those kids.
They sing to me. They sing to me.
So they have the talent.
Oh
as
God,
well.
they love music so much. It's crazy.
You know, I had to ask because, you know, we're really talking about Mr. Livingston.
Yes.
The superstar.
That's who it's about.
Jabby.
Yes, yes,
All right, so you gave me your favorite song.
yes.
Chelsea, you have a favorite song from Bunny Wailer?
Well, I'd have to say Pass It On, which is the one that I happen to be singing.
Little hype. Mr. Tosh.
Yes.
Sir.
Yeah, man, my favorite is Rock and Groove, you know, cause I remember days when, you know, them say, them call people bathroom singer.
Right.
Me as a man, me a bathroom listener. Me go in my bathroom, just put on my speaker and a straight music. There's a point where I just find out about that song, that they on replay. I be it for 1 hour replay that song. What? I love it.
But Kish, what's
Trust
your
me.
favorite song? What's your song?
Cool Runnings, Ram Dancehall. Yeah. Sorry.
You get one.
She mash up my thing.
Should I smash up?
Yeah, because
No.
my song was Ram Dancehall. But she just got call you.
Leave it.
All right, guess
All right,
what?
can we go to like a Bunny Wailer break?
Yes,
You
I
wanna do it
agree.
like
Like a break to Bunny.
Yeah, I agree.
But if you
Jabby
break up- But
break.
if you break up, Bunny ain't broke up.
No man.
You just want to go.
You're
What's-
breaking from us. You're breaking us.
We're going to do a segue to
Yes.
Bunny Wailer.
The Bunny Wailer segment.
We're going to do a segment. All right.
Wailing away.
Sir Brian, come on, son.
DJ Brian.
Represent for the living legend, the only living whaler, Mr. Bunny Wailer. Yes. Right.
Hey, no one didn't tell you was to roam the streets, but that's what happened when you rub a dubbing get sweet. You lock so tight, you don't even know when it's morning.
County killer in the building, checking out
The number one station.
Kaboom!
Raise the bar, we rum bar. What we do? Raise the rum bar.
Pick up yourself and build up your life. Lift up your spirits and not just survive. From marina makeup, don't stop. Feel it up, raise the vibe with one bar, cause my life well up.
You're not ordinary, sweeter than cherry. Rum bar in a hand. What we do? Raise the bar, we rum bar. What we do? Raise the rum bar. Raise the bar, we rum bar. What we do? Raise the rum bar. Raise the rum bar.
Me's not a gigabyte, me's a megabyte.
Hotel Camingo Savlamar, Saturday, February 10th. Outurious Transport Center, Sunday, February 11th. State Santa Cruz, Wednesday, February 14th. St. Thomas, February 17th. Palma, February 18th.
Raise the bar, we rum bar. What we do? Raise the rum bar.
Pick up yourself and build up your life. Lift up your spirits and not just survive. From marina makeup, don't stop. Feel it up, raise the vibe with one bar, cause my life well up.
You're not ordinary, sweeter than cherry. Rum bar in a hand. What we do? Raise the bar, we rum bar. What we do? Raise the rum bar. Raise the bar, we rum bar. What we do? Raise the rum bar. Raise the rum bar.
Oi, Reggie! Over 50 years you have license and you can't find forward. You're stuck in a reverse.
Forward.
If you have freedom, and if you think you're supreme, and if you have power, and if you're hot, you're not saying nothing till you're irie.
Well, we want to say a special welcome. If you're just joining us, it's the Ebuzz. Thank you. I needed that fanfare. We have the beautiful and talented Sense Love. Hi, Sense Love.
Hi, Bounce.
How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, my goodness. Good to see you. And, of course, she's a daughter of Boniwela. Jabi, my brethren.
Living legend.
Yeah, my father-in-law. Nice boy.
I'll be a trouble. You see you now.
My brethren that. Jabi, I look and say,
More can't fight, you know. More can't fight, you know.
No, me not fight. Jabi not fight with me.
I know Jabi I go fight you.
Are you all fight me?
So you have a claim father-in-law.
No, my brethren that, man. My brethren
Brethren and father-in-law two different things.
Brethren and father-in-law in a one. Yes.
Big up also to Dre Tosh, of course.
Let's say them, man.
The grandnephew.
Yeah.
Grandnephew of
the living legend.
The living legend. The living whaler.
You have to pinpoint the living legend.
And we
do it in one of them voices that we have.
We're here.
Watch out now. We can catch him off guard.
We're here, Mr. Tosh, the grandnephew. Let me do it the right way. The grandnephew.
All right, then.
Of Boniwela. Jabi. Chelsea. We don't left you, baby.
Chelsea Stewart are a music artist.
Chelsea.
So, yeah.
You know what I wanted to ask you, Chelsea? What's your social media handle? How can people reach you?
You can find me on Instagram at C Stewart Sings, as well as Twitter, and on Facebook and YouTube, Chelsea Stewart, and my website is chelseastewart.com.
Management for you? You have a management? Who can people? If I want to book you, I
Yeah.
hear you singing that with that melodious voice.
Thank
How
you.
can I get to you?
Chelsea Stewart Sings at gmail.com. My mom is my manager.
Momager.
Momager, yes.
Momager.
Okay.
She can't talk, you know, because she has film.
That's right.
My goodness.
How is that though? Like having your mom as your manager? I know, like sometimes, you know, does your mommy allow you to be like your authentic self? You know, sometimes you wanna bust out and sort of be who? No, you know, just sort of be who you are. But then mommy's
like
still
that,
there. Not like a Brocco type
Yes.
of way, but say you want to do certain lyrics, certain songs that reflects who you are as a person because you are an individual. Does your mom give you that leg room?
Yeah.
Be
She
you?
allows me 100% freedom. I write my own songs. She writes some of my songs too. We co-write. And so, yeah, we're like the perfect team. And sometimes the mother-daughter relationship can get in the way.
That's the part I was going to ask you.
Yeah, but that's life.
There's got to be a
True.
point
Yeah.
where that line is crossed.
Oh, all the time.
Where she says, hello, I'm your mama.
Yeah, all the time.
You better recognize up in here.
That's never gonna stop.
Right?
Even when I'm like.
But
Yeah,
you know,
even
if you had probably somebody who was not connected to you like that, it probably wouldn't happen.
No, definitely.
You know,
not.
I want to hear. You know, let me ask you
She
something.
can pull that card.
Hey, mama, how you doing, girl?
Lady mama.
A lady mama. I want to hear how you reprimand this girl. Oh yeah.
No, not long.
I'm not your sister.
Yeah,
You don't do that.
but Chelsea, it's a great relationship because I think
It's great.
a lot of entertainers like you will also hear stories where they say we don't have that support or you know their parents do not approve of them doing the music. So you do have something special, but I just wanted to know if you were able to still be your creative and authentic self because you know sometimes at the end of the day a mom is gonna be a mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
but
what-
she's still a good manager. She's able to take off, like put a helmet, manager helmet on,
right. To
Well,
create
also
that
on
balance,
that.
which is important.
Yeah.
So is it contractual? You got a contract with your mama?
Well,
She got to understand.
Because it's a business.
It's a business.
yeah. I don't know. Honestly.
You see, all right.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be
It's
like
gonna be hard.
We don't even
I
need
carried
that.
you for 9 months.
Yeah.
You're talking about
No, but there's been
You talking about
there's been-
contract, girl?
No, she understands that too. Like people
Yeah.
have approached us about that too. But there's been tons of successful momager
No,
relationships where
absolutely.
or even fathers, like Beyonce, Usher's mom was his manager.
Not now.
Waka Flocka. Not now, but he got them
started.
She got him to
What's
where
the other
we
guy
know
you said?
who he
Waka
is.
what?
Waka Flocka's mom.
Say that faster.
Waka
No, look, hey,
Yeah, I'm an artist,
Chelsea.
you know, man, you know.
Bones, look, don't let us go back to raw soul.
Yeah, let's.
What you
let's
said?
not.
You're gone back there, darling.
I had to. I mean, I
Oh
really
my
wanted to
goodness.
find out from
Come on,
Dre the
slap me a second.
contents. The contents
Too much slack.
You want
of the
slap me a
album.
sense, love?
It's not me. It's not me.
I know.
I'm a victim.
You're a victim of the system.
You hear they're going off.
Oh my goodness.
How would you describe that project? Will we see like Dre, Tosh bearing his soul in it, hence your raw soul?
Good girl.
How
Good
would
girl.
you describe this piece?
I think the name itself kind of communicates maybe something different. I mean, everybody perceives things differently.
Yes,
so,
of course,
You
of
know,
course,
man, I gotta
of
say,
course.
a beer, are them beautiful Jamaican words. Big up to Uncle Mutabaruka. We are going to talk
You
on
stress
them
that.
thing there.
You stress
But
that.
that's not the case. The case is, I am a person who I'm very loving. I have a very rebellious nature still, but it is hard to kind of see. Like, I might be doing it.
It's
and you're
not
gonna
hard
realize-
to see.
All right, stop showing me up, Kishima.
You're that child that will look mommy straight in the eye and break something. No, I didn't do it. Yeah, we see.
Well, yeah. My grandmother
Yeah.
can attest to that. You know, I'm very rebellious, but along with that, I still have a loving nature as well. So it's both. It's the best of both worlds on this album. It's really just me pouring out whatever I feel. It's when I go in a studio.
Yeah.
The best songs I get from me is when we just go into the studio and whatever is on the top of my mind. That's
Right.
what I, relate and
So we are indeed getting raw soul.
Yeah, I have to say it to the past. For sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah,
like when you
because
talk
you know
it that way.
Broadcasting Commission listening.
You know, I wanted to find out from you, Mr. Tosh. I like to call you Mr. Tosh.
I like the name too.
Yeah, I just the respect has to be there.
Yeah, man, it's suitable. I'm gonna fix the chair back.
Yeah, man, fix it. Mr. Tosh,
Gosh.
feel
You make me
feel
look
very
short.
comfortable. I don't
Yes.
want you to be
Oh, yes,
in
I know.
any form of discomfort, sir. Mr. Livingston will be honored on the weekend.
Naturally.
What can we expect from you in terms of a performance? Would you like to tell us, or would you like to let people know that they need to be there to see it? Give us a little tiny little piece.
So it's almost like you ask me the question, but you answer the question.
That's something
But
good.
I said,
That's
well,
something good.
May I answer the question still. So
Yes.
here what happened now.
Yes.
For this show,
Yes.
the presentation will be all about Uncle Javi.
See?
You see me I say, so it's not like we're going to represent ourselves, we're representing him. You know?
So you'll be singing his songs?
Yes, all of us will be singing one of his
Awesome.
songs. So
Awesome.
my personality will come out in my performance, how I present myself.
Right.
But it is all about him, so his music. Actually, I wanted to say, I get a piece of theme style of performance
Really?
while I'm there, because sometimes when I sing it, I listen to myself, I'm saying, I kind of sound like, oh, him sing it too. So I kind of try fuse both. But other than that though, I'm a performer, a very deep performer. Like, I like forget in myself, like how would I put it now?
Yeah.
Alter ego kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I get what you're saying. Yes, yeah.
I like to do that because many people feel uncomfortable on stage. I mean, I felt that way before until I realized what being on stage is about. It's you have to honor yourself. You know, people actually honor you on the stage. Like when you come on stage, even as a Tosh or as a Livingston, and people see you up on stage, you might expect great things from you. So you just need to open up to the people and provide that energy.
You know,
That-
one of the
that's
things,
a cool way to even look at
Well
it,
said,
because
well said.
yeah, that
True.
in itself will also take care of certain nerves and
because
put you in that realm, so you're already in that space and you focus, and it's lights, camera, action, which not a lot of entertainers are. I mean, like as young as you are able to tap into that at an early
Right.
stage.
you know,
Bloodline
one of the things, would you be doing this sort of length performance at Mr. Livingston? Because I remember bringing him on stage some years ago. And when me bring him on stage, we could have go home. I mean, he was up there for maybe 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a brethren who, for the folks who don't know Bonnie Whaler, Jabi, when him at work, he puts everything into a performance. And he's going to give you everything from start to finish, and he's going to sing it right out. I love that about him.
Well, put it this way.
Yes.
I am a growing artist.
Yes.
And I've watched the artists that I'm most fond of watching them perform and their whole career. I see the immense growth.
Yes.
Over probably between 10 and 20 years. I talk about people I look up to.
Right.
So that is just basically something that I need to take from Uncle Jabi's, career on a whole. In performance. How in performance.
Really gives you a performance.
Yeah,
And not only just him as a performer, but even when you see him on stage and how he speaks and how he goes about executing, you can tell that he's the type who is meticulous. But who better to answer this question than
Him daughter.
daughter, of course. What would you say is that one or two things that stand out about your dad as it relates to the professional side, what we see on stage, and if you can share something also on a personal note that stand out when you think of him, it sort of warms your heart a bit.
Well, the first time I actually saw my father perform live as, my own person, as an adult,
Right.
I was confused because I was blown away. So I was like a groupie, like just going crazy. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I know him. That's my dad. That's my father. I'm looking at some people. I'm like, wait a minute. It was mind blowing. He delivers. His voice is top notch. And the thing about it is that start to finish is not just on stage. It's in the creative process. It's in the bathroom. And because he's such a good writer and he puts his words together in a way that is mystic, it's not just how you hear it, it's how it reverses and how you meditate and how you dream about it and wake up and say, oh, that him did I say? Then there's the music, and he makes his own music. He doesn't wait, like how some of us as artists, we work with what we're given.
Right.
He gives what is inside him. He knows, and he's a musician too, so he'll play the keyboard and put a little right in the part where he blow. You understand? So you feel it, you smell it, you taste it, you're in the moment. So he's a painter, he's a sketch artist, he's a dancer, he's everything in one.
Right.
Right? So whether you get him just listening through the speaker, or whether you get him seeing him on stage, even if there's no audio, you pull up YouTube and you can't play the thing too loud, and you're just watching him. It's art. He is art, So I'm proud to be a part of that, and I'm an artist too. I've learned from him with how he applies himself as an artist, and he doesn't allow what's going on to affect him. He has actually helped to usher in different eras in Jamaican music and Jamaican culture.
Well, one of the things, you kind of just preempted the question I was going to ask you, because you were giving such a great narrative of how well your dad performs and how he influences. I wanted to find out how much has he influenced you in terms of your work, your performance. I mean, everybody seems to have their own style, but being Jabi's daughter, how much has he influenced you as a performer, and how far do you think it's going to take you? Because I wanted to find out, in terms of your writing, or in terms of your on stage, how much has he been there with you?
Well, like I said, because he does what comes from his soul, from his spirit.
So you do the same.
So I do the same. So it's not about copying or saying, oh, you know, so we're going to make this roots. Because Bunny Wailer wrote the Electric Boogie. I mean, I can never stop saying that. And that's one of the biggest hits globally, universally. Universally.
Yeah,
people who don't even know English.
We still don't do it the right way. But,
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, and it's the same person who do Rock and Groove. And then there's the same person who do Dreamland. And there's the same person who's the Black Heart Man. You know? So it's just what's flowing. Let it flow. It's not about trying to do, you know how you have a pattern, how you write the song, verse, chorus,
like a
verse.
straight jacket.
Yeah, it's just how it's coming.
Right.
And Peter Tosh was like that too. Bob Marley was like that too.
Go right ahead.
I want to say one thing.
Yes, Trey.
Yes,
You know, since you said that, and you know, as an artist, I always think to myself, I wonder if I have to be uniform how I do with how I write music. And I always feel like there's so much more I can express in a music, but I feel afraid because of the culture of Jamaica. If you're a reggae artist and you go pop, they must say sell out.
Right.
But that's the thing, it's about not worrying about what people think.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times people don't know what they want.
True.
When I first came, to be honest, the first time I came to IRFM with my music, half of the DJs were like, I don't know where to put this, what part, what segment. I'm not sure what this is.
I like you tell come
True, no, you. But there were some people who it took them some time. Because the sound was different. It wasn't what they were used to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it was...
They weren't willing to break out of the routine.
Right. And then after a while, it became like everybody started to do it. But it wasn't because they were just following. It was a movement. It was a spiritual thing, and people started to, grab onto it and understand it, or go through it for themselves and say, that shit I go on with.
And that's what it is about. It's not about trying to fit in or trying to create music that is already there. But and it's not even about going over and beyond just so you can stand out. It's about even just being your authentic self,
representing who you are.
Right, because there is only one of you.
Exactly.
And once you're being you, then you will be different. It's just that everybody see a trend, and like you mentioned, Tosh, is that okay, is this a formula? Is this something that I should go through? Should I write this particular way because it has already been done? How will I be perceived if I try to do it how I am feeling it in my core? So sometimes you just have to listen to that. But Sensei.
But let me finish answering that question for him, because it brings me back to the music that me and my father did. When I came to do that album, Save the People, this album here, I had already written and produced all the songs in America on my little laptop. I used my guitar, I made overdubs, I made layers.
By yourself?
By myself. So when I came, I had already had the blueprint.
Got you.
And my dad said, go on in the studio, lay it down. We get a musician to play that part there. We will do da. And he gave me so much artistic freedom. There was not one time where he was in any way oppressive or trying to lead me into one way. Never. He made suggestions, but he was very, he embraced my freedom, my spiritual freedom, my artistic freedom, and he loved it. He danced to my music and said, yo, hey. He would show off, he would go places and say, yo, my daughter, yo. You understand?
Yeah.
And that was very encouraging.
That is awesome.
And he was inspiring, and I was inspiring to him as well. And it was a very beautiful experience. Things happen, and, life is what life is. But we're here now, and gold is still gold. If it does up, it not change the fact say gold. Gold now got
straight.
Well said.
Well said. One of the things with you, you're what you'd call an interviewer's dream. Because every time I want to ask you a question, it's like you answer it before me can ask it.
No, yeah, 'cause that
I love it.
That was gonna be my question to say, like
same
a
thing.
follow-up,
See there?
question, to say, Bunny Wailer. We know that he appears to us as a disciplinarian, and as his daughter, Tosh.
Yeah, because I practically grew up kind of like with him, you know, because I was, and then just being around him, if I would have get trouble to my father,
Yeah,
my father is very serious, I just straight and me there around him. And I say, I lean, you know, 'cause I don't know the things.
No, straight.
But,
we get
you
it.
get to me, I say?
Yeah, you would not
Definitely.
misbehave.
You don't want to take the chance.
I sort of get that with him, and then you
Yes.
know, fathers and daughters are different, and fathers and son, and like Tosh is explaining. But what was that like? What sort of a dad was he to you in terms of instilling discipline?
Well, he was very serious, stern, but not strict. And I always stress that he wasn't strict and he wasn't strict and oppressive. I like to say that because some people, they oppress their children and they end up rebelling and things get worse.
Right.
But he would even tell us stories of some crazy stuff that he did when he was younger, just to let us know that, you know, we're growing, we have to have our own
Be
experiences,
normal, yeah.
right? But he would still help to steer us in the right direction, because sometimes you can just slip and make one mistake, and it's only because you just never get one lesson. So he always gave us the lessons. He always told us stories, or if it's a time when we need to dry up, him dry up. But he didn't have to like lay hands on us. Once I said jar it, it's like everything freeze. And then when I went to him, he'd be like, some money, or you know, it would be something totally different from what I thought. So even that made you act right, because you just never know. It's gonna be spontaneous when you're gonna get shaped up.
We're honoring him, and
Yes.
we love his work, and his
Yes.
work is loved by all.
Yes.
Do you have a fond memory of your dad? Something that would say, it gave me goosebumps, because he did something for you or with you. Can you remember something like that?
I do have one memory that it's a very fond memory. When I was younger, when I was about maybe 8, somewhere around that age, I entered the spelling bee.
What?
Because, means a bookworm.
Spell cat.
I'm a nerd.
A joke.
K-A-T.
Yeah, right. Me don't know how you win. All right, go on.
I didn't.
I know.
Didn't.
I figured.
And that's why this memory is
All right.
and this is why it's a fun memory.
Right.
So I went into the spelling bee, and I'll never forget the word. I got Arctic. And you know, there's a silent letter. Silent T.
No, man, T did it loud.
No, sorry. It's not Arctic.
You see why you never win spelling
No,
bee?
you pronounce it Arctic. It's pronounced Arctic. But the C is silent.
Yeah. Right.
But forget all that. I put another T at the end because I was so nervous.
So Arctic.
Yes. Yeah. I was so nervous, excited. I know I'm going to win it, but when my word come, and when I'm done, I'm happy. And then I say, wait, how am I just do? Out.
Right.
And big up to the students, I think, it's
Yes.
something that's happening right now.
Don't
Big up to
spell it
tablets
that way.
And all I got was like a Shirley biscuit and something else, like a pencil or something. But when I got home, my dad was there because I didn't realize how proud he was, but now I knew. He said, go into the office and look behind the door. And when I went into his office, he had bought me behind the door was like half full with construction paper, all kind of crayons and markers and all kind of art supplies, and
wow,
it was just, I was blown away. It was a bigger gift than even if I won the spelling bee. And just a thought, and to know that he went to the store and was picking out these things for me, and he surprised me. So even though I was a little down because I messed up, I did mess up, putting that T at the end, that was slapness.
Yeah, man. Arctic.
But he knew exactly how to still celebrate.
But he didn't
you.
know because he wasn't at the competition. Because my dad did, he doesn't go to everything. But he was already celebrating the fact that
You were a winner.
You got in there.
I was in
doing
there,
it.
and I came home to very nice gifts, and I used that stuff for a good long time, and I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that.
Nice.
Question answered.
Yeah.
In the
How
best
about
way,
you,
Dre.
Dre?
Yeah.
Because you should have a fond memory.
Of Uncle Jabby?
Of course.
Of course, yeah, like it was to me. I'ma tell you, there is not a fond memory.
I know that was kind of hard too, like to pick that one out.
You have a few. You have a lot.
Yeah, it's like going to. Alright, I'ma tell you. I lived with my father on and off because you know what, Daddy Andrew.
Andrew,
he was
Tosh,
always out of the country.
Right.
So I would live with him when he's here, and then my grandmother, my mother's mother, when he's gone.
Same thing.
When I was
grandmother.
living, yeah, grandma.
Yeah, there you go.
But I have to specify. When I was living with Daddy, and Daddy, I said, Dre, I'm gonna tell you, thinking about going to Uncle Jabby was like a baby, a little youth, going to a pool with Wally Papi and Wally Papi sweet food. You see, when my father go Uncle Jabby and leave me, I'd literally cry. But love my uncle, like, so, sometimes it kind of feel away for one. Because I'm grown now and I have my own way of thinking and things. If I go to him sometime spontaneously, I feel away because I say, the way I love him, I should not go to him more often.
Yeah.
So you think you'll get a spanking just for that too?
Yeah.
It's like
every
memory of him was fun. And if I go to him and I randomly want money, give me that. Just how much I want? 4? See 4 there. That added to it because as a child you get that 4,000. You know what I mean? Trust me. That's one of them uncle right there.
One of them uncle.
Free up their wallet fast.
Alright.
Yeah, but me like them uncle there.
We're coming up on another break, but guess what we haven't done yet, Bones? I think we want to have DJ Brian drop a beat and then, just have the
want him to
artistic
freestyle?
No, I'm not freestyle. I give you one whole tune, but I'm not freestyle.
No, we're going to pay for the style.
But Brian, can you drop a rhythm?
Make it dusty.
Sensey Love.
Yeah, but don't make it on Friday, but make it dusty. Because Fridays are normally dusty.
Dre Tosh.
Oh, that is a dusty
Right.
Chelsea Stewart.
As the moving side of the groove ranch, we got the one Sensey Love.
Tinkle, warm and easy.
We got the one Chelsea Stewart. We got the great Dre Tosh. Right.
One almost changed my last name.
Sorry, boss.
Low.
Yeah.
Me love him get a slang. Love him get a walk, him get a pose when him stand up. My baby now bang up our plan up in a gang. Him run the program. Wanna we no itch up with a bagger man.
Yes. Thanks to talk about me, baby. Yes. Go through, Sensei. You done? All right. Chelsea.
Okay. You say you love me, but I have my doubts. Don't act dumb, you know what I'm talking about.
Me know for true.
Used to be so sure, it's not that way no more. Your silly games will make us soon fall out. Goodbye.
I left me.
Tired of your lies.
I gone.
My mind. You've had your time.
Dre Tosh.
Watch out. Say from the street of a city, Kingston, Jamaica. Let me introduce myself properly through the speaker. As a young veteran, grandson of Peter. Respect to Bob Marley and Bunny.
Hey! Hold on. Pull up. You ever hear when Stone Lover say, Murder.
Yeah, my cousin.
Pull up that. Drop the rhythm again, Brian.
I'm a family that you know.
Yeah, man.
I'm my family that you know. Oh, you better know that.
Sir Tosh.
So watch out. Step from the street of a city, Kingston, Jamaica. Let me introduce myself properly through the speaker. As a young veteran, grandson of Peter. Respect to Bob Marley and Bunny Wailer. Send a lot of love to Judy Marcia and Rita. Most lyrically wanted by the media. Me hot like the fire from the Sensi media. And really stepping razor like my grandfather. Cause them a war for the gold and war for the diamond, war for the island cash. Africa for Africans, Marcus tired for chat. You them can't find food, can't find work hard life to sit down and watch. Them never see a tablet, can't buy PC, can't even use WhatsApp. Really? Blaze, Wheeler.
No, sir. No, youth. You will get
attention.
Youth.
Link front end parts, great value for money. Ball joints, tire ends, rack ends, engine mounts and bushings.
The time by CN Link is.
It's 9:33. You have to pull up that again.
Me's not a gigabyte, me's a megabyte.
Hotel Camingo Savlamar, Saturday, February 10th. Ulteriors Transport Center, Sunday, February 11th. State Santa Cruz, Wednesday, February 14th. St. Thomas, February 17th. Palma, February 18th.
Raise the bar, we rumba. What we do? Raise the rumba.
Pick up yourself and build up your life. Lift up your spirits and not just survive. From marina makeup, don't stop. Feel it up, raise the vibe with one bar, cause my life well up.
You know ordinary, sweeter than cherry. Rumba in a hand. What we do? Raise the bar, we rumba. What we do? Raise the rumba. Raise the bar, we rumba. What we do? Raise the rumba. Raise the rumba.
Me's not a gigabyte, me's a megabyte.
Hotel Camingo Savlamar, Saturday, February 10th. Ulteriors Transport Center, Sunday, February 11th. State Santa Cruz, Wednesday, February 14th. St. Thomas, February 17th. Palma, February 18th.
Reggie! Over 50 years you have license and you can't find forward. You're stuck in a reverse. Forward.
I've been doing a little bit of thinking and there's something I need to tell you. Seems like every guy I meet wants to have all of me, but he can't have everything. Like Beyonce, I need that ring. Far too many girls I know wonder where did he go. So I just learn from their mistakes and save myself from heartbreak. I'm waiting for someone who treats me with respect. For me to love you, I really need that. I'm waiting for someone who loves me for me. Till then I'll be perfectly lonely. Always have to ask myself, I give it to someone else who isn't guaranteed to stick around. And I ain't trying to be let down. Try to look for Mr. Right, always ends in a fight. So I'll just sit around patiently, waiting for Mr. Right.
Tosh blood. Straight touch, say bidi bang 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 bang. Tosh blood, tell them. Watch me now. Try about music, tell them. Trench sound, stepping it hot. Firing some shot. Belmont stepping it hot. Coming in hot. Trench sound, stepping it hot. Follow me now, step on the street of a city, Kingston, Jamaica. Let me introduce myself properly through the speaker. I'm the young veteran, grandson of Peter. Respect to Bob. Tosh blood. Straight touch, say bidi bang 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 bang. Tosh blood, tell them. Watch me now. Tell about music, tell them. Trench don't step in hot. Firing some shot. Belmont stepping it hot. Coming in hot. Trench don't step in it hot. Musical shot. Follow me now, hey, from the street of a city, Kingston, Jamaica.
From the streets of Jamaica, coming live and direct.
All right, so welcome back if you're just joining us. It is the Ebuzz, and it is all about this weekend, IRFM's Lifetime Achievement Award honoring Bunny Wailer. So it happens on February 11 from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Bournemouth Beach Complex in East Kingston.
And this year's awardee will be the legendary, and I cannot say it enough, the legendary Bunny Wailer.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Livingston. I'm sensing love there, his daughter.
I never the man name, never Livingston.
Neville O'Reilly.
We can't say Bunny.
Robert to say, you put Bob Marley and everybody in one.
You know A Black History Month, you know?
It's true.
Yes,
All
it is
right.
true. And of course, yesterday was Bob's Day, so big up.
Happy belated
73.
birthday.
And big up to
Bob.
everybody who joined in the celebration. And the celebration
Yeah.
still continues. Of course, you know, the IRFM Lifetime Achievements Award, first awarded in February 2017, is awarded annually during Reggae and
Month.
Black History Month.
Right.
So we're happy to do that this year. And Daddy Uroy, Dwayne Stevenson, Sensi Love, Asedenaki, your brother.
Dwight Pinkney, Black Hero, and of course, we have a host of others that are going to be
Dre
there.
Tosh, of course,
The great
and
Dre
also
Tosh.
Chelsea Stewart, and
Chelsea.
are expected to pay tribute to Boniwela. It's happening on Sunday. It promises to be a fantastic event. It is free. It's open to the public. And once you are a lover of the music, a lover of reggae, a fan of Boniwela, a fan of his
Yes.
work, a fan of the Wailers, you should come on over to Bournemouth and partake in this event that will run from 6 to 6. We're also going to have a football match. The match will, of course, feature Boniwela's All-Star versus IRFM's Invitational team.
They're not going to lose.
We have the likes of Baby Gardner. We have Christopher Martin.
Which team them they
This
pan?
is our IRFM team.
Lord
I
have
can't
mercy.
speak to. When it comes to the match,
We
we're
not
there to
Steelers, you
win.
know.
No,
Bunny
but it's
Wheeler,
an
baby.
IRFM invitational.
Bunny Wheeler centre forward, and we're going to mash up the whole of them.
No, Bunny Whaler's squad is actually the Flying Lions squad.
I'll go have you have Christopher Martin
they
talk about,
they
you know the
sound dangerous. So we have the football match. It's going to be from 10:30 a.m. right up until around 12. Well, from 10:30 a.m. to about 12:30. So come out and see that match. It's a football exhibition.
It got to be.
Totally. So that promises to be fantastic. Of course, Mutabaruka plays Boniwela. That will also happen at the event. So it is a day filled with lots of activities. There will be a live outside broadcast of the Africa Forum that will happen at 6 a.m. and a live broadcast for the entire day. So not only just listen to the 107s, but come on over to Bournemouth and participate in this fantastic event. Don't let history go passing you by. Say that you were there when this happened.
We want to see Christopher
Well
Martin.
said, well
when,
said.
When Christopher Martin go, you know the Schweppes?
Why you take said pan Christopher Martin?
Schweppes. Chris, pick up yourself, you.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
It's a big
not,
deal.
not KFC. But guess what? Here what happened now.
Oh, God.
We're going to do this. Now, we have a big cruise going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Well-
talking about? We're going to be talking about the Love and Harmony Cruise. Well, IRFM in association with the Love and Harmony Cruise will be sending one lucky fan and their chosen companion on the 2018 Love and Harmony Cruise in the IRFM Win-Win competition. Just follow these simple steps to give yourself a chance to win.
So visit our website at irefm.net or listen to the Ebuzz on Wednesday nights
Which is
to
now.
get the questions asked. And we started October 23, 2017, and we will end on February 12, 2018. Now, what you have to do is download your answer sheet from irefm.net and fill in the relevant information. Then you package your answer sheets and send it to IRFM's Win-Win competition, care of IRFM, PO Box 282 Ocherius, or drop off your entry at IRFM's offices.
They're located at 1 Courtney Walsh Drive, Kingston 10, Shop 12, Block B10, Fairview Town Center in Montego Bay, or Coconut Grove, Ocherius, and you have to do this by February 28th, 2018. Now, each question remains on the website for only a week. The first entry drawn with the correct answer to all 16 questions will win an all expenses paid cruise for two on the Love and Harmony Cruise 2018. There's no entry fees required. And all you got to do is see irefm.net for further details. Conditions apply.
And here is question 14.
Right.
What is the name of the vessel or ship which will host the 2018 Love and Harmony Cruise?
You know the answer to that. That's
I think
easy.
you should just repeat the question.
No, let me tell you.
Or-
I'm going to
Don't
say the
answer
question.
it. Remember,
I'm gonna
don't call
answer it.
us. Don't call us to
Right.
answer the question. Just go to the
Right.
website and download your answer sheets. And
I
put your-
know
your
the answer. I'm going to tell everybody. All right, so it's question 14. What is the name of the vessel / ship that will host the 2018 Love and Harmony Cruise? Freddie McGregor, big ship. See that? I win with the Panic Cruise.
I think I said Titanic.
No, a big ship.
Big up to Big Ship. And
Sailing on the ocean.
Speaking of big, we have to say big up to Bounty Killer.
Youth.
His Bounty Foundation, Bounty
Holy
has
Papa, youth.
donated 63 beds to both Victoria Jubilee and the KPH, Kingston Public Hospital.
Yes.
So we want to say big up to Rodney.
Big up.
Did you see Killer doing his presentation?
No.
Killer goes up there and he says, you know that I got shot.
No, he did.
You know, and when they have me with a tube and it come through here, and when they said it affect my lungs, and when my lungs get healed, now I have big lungs.
No, but that and the
Oh
point,
my goodness.
the point that he was making,
Yes.
and the he was basically saying that is what actually led him to make those contributions, because he said, I was born at Victoria Jubilee, and when I had gotten shot by a stray bullet as a teen, I went there and that is where I was treated. And he said once he got the treatment there, he never
came back to the
returned.
doctor,
He
So,
never returned
he
again.
never
He
returned.
didn't do a follow-up or anything. And because of that, he felt like that need. And when he was watching the news, he mentioned that he actually saw where there was a shortage of beds and people were just sitting in wheelchairs. And that sort of propelled him to make the contribution. And we say big up to
That's
Bounty
very
Killer.
touching.
Killer.
It is, because
Big
there
up
is
yourself
that
and your big
connection.
lungs.
Unlike how Bones is just telling the story like a comedian.
You know, you have to prepare for come on a program with you, Bones.
You know, say want the wrong job. You're supposed to be a comedian, though.
No, you have
Youth.
to prepare, you know.
Mr.
He
Tosh.
could do it.
Sure.
He could
Make
do it.
high heart told it, it's youth.
He could do it.
Dude's
So-
not told me what I need to do. All right.
All right. Well, what we need to do is to open the phone line.
That's what we need to
and
do,
give our listeners an opportunity to interact with Sensi Love. We have Chelsea Stewart and, of course, Dre Tosh. And it would be nice if you can, when you call in, you tell us, do you have a favorite Bunny Wailer? What's your favorite Bunny Wailer? Before you pop your question or comments or anything you want to say. So the numbers to call are 974-5051
974-5043
or 974-5079. So we're taking your questions, comments, or big ups. Now, where can we see you perform other than Sunday at Bournemouth? Sensei,
Love.
Chelsea,
Well, that's
Dre.
what I have going. That's my big thing right now.
That's the
To get
biggest thing,
shows.
baby.
That's my big thing.
That's
baby.
right, girl. Knows your daddy. You gotta
Yeah,
represent,
yeah.
girl.
Chelsea.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
Sunday, okay,
Yeah.
Dre?
Well, other than that,
Yeah.
the biggest show I might be performing on is my grandfather's show in October afterwards. But usually other shows come in, but that's the biggest thing I'm looking forward to next.
Okay. All right. So the phone lines are officially open.
You're not going to tell me where you're performing, girl?
I was just saying same here, same as her. I mean, things will
It's
come
her
along.
big thing too.
Yeah, exactly. It's a big deal.
Chelsea, it's a big thing, baby.
No, another
Fine,
thing
girl.
that will be happening on Sunday, Mutamba will showcase Bunny Wailer's music through fashion.
Oh,
So
wow.
that
Muta.
I
promises
didn't
to
know
be
that
fantastic. And
Yes,
of
Rasta.
course, Mutamba Jackie, she was saying that it would be the first high fashion Rastafarian runway.
Nice.
So yeah.
And I know she's a fan of Bunny Wailer's music. I
No,
know that for
absolutely. So that in itself is going to be
Big up yourself, Auntie Jackie.
And guess what? Bunny Wailer will perform for an hour. So that is
Wow.
how you.
My God, them shot him performance.
No, because
why he shot him?
No, it has a value. It has a value.
2-3 hours, no problem,
It's not a joke.
I think we have a call on the line.
The
Wanna say
lines are
Buzz through?
blowing up. Buzz through caller, you're live.
Welcome, caller.
Yeah, man. Blessed. Wagwan, bone.
Blessed love, my brethren. Shaka Warrior.
Yeah, man. Blaze like a bird.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man. Keshe, man.
Yeah, man. Big up.
Yeah, man. Bless all the eye, you know. Yeah, man. So Wagwan, Peter Tutson.
A grandson still. Much
My
respect, you know.
grandson. Still a son.
Yeah, man.
Much love.
Grandson. I
Yes.
don't know how you been. Still a son.
She's right.
Yeah, man. Positive music, dada.
Every time I don't know, I have to promote positive music because Jamaica need it right now. Yes, me I say.
Yeah,
Jamaica
man,
definitely
not
need it
this
in
time,
the
you know?
time especially.
Yeah, man. Just go and do the things same way, dada. 'Cause you don't know your father big just like that. You see what I say?
Grandfather.
Rastafari. Art of love.
Yeah, man.
But
I
don't
see your
say
father
I'm
be as
fine,
a
don't say
sense
I'm
love.
fine.
Father too. All right, go again, Shaka. Who you talking to next?
Sense love, man.
Love.
Ah.
Yeah, man. I go on, princess.
There, man. More love.
Yeah, man. Good melody, you know.
Give thanks.
Yeah, man. You don't know that.
So you're forward Sunday. You're forward Sunday, and you tell the whole community and everything, right?
Yeah, man.
A free show, you know, so that means it's supposed to just cock till it look bad.
All out the airport supposed to cock.
Yeah, it's supposed to look bad, man. Cock.
Yeah, man.
I make people remember it.
You know?
Yeah, because it's something legendary, so that should go down in history.
No,
yeah, man. Right down in history. So let's go and do good music, my friend.
Give thanks.
Yeah, man. So blaze it, make it burn it.
No, man, say it the right way. And that's how you say it. Say it the right way.
Yeah, man. Blaze it, make it burn it.
No, man. What the other thing you always do?
Yeah, man. Whoa.
Thank you
that we need.
Me, I wonder if you have flu or sick Canada, your style, lad. Big up, Prento.
All right. Thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, man.
Let's take this one. Buzz through caller, you live.
You have to use sign language, yes. Buzz through caller, you're live. Hello, caller. Yes, caller. We hear you.
Good night. I'm just calling to bless up Sense Love.
Go ahead.
Good night.
Good night.
How are you?
I'm good.
So you have to tell me.
No, I'm just listening to the program and I just want to bless you up.
Thank you.
And also Dre Tosh. I really love that song that he had just sung.
Bad.
Yes, thanks for
Trust me.
asking.
Hey, I love it like wow.
As Cuz say, just tell your friend them and you all your neighbor, hear that.
Yeah, man, I really enjoy the program. Bless up.
Much love.
Thanks,
And
caller.
my favorite bunny whale is Cool Running.
Cool
Running.
The last person that you know.
Tell you
Have a
something,
blessed night.
Cool runnings.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Roping.
Yeah,
You
bye.
too.
Yeah, man. Come on.
All right,
man.
so we're taking your calls right now. We got Sensila, we got Chelsea Stewart, our music artist. We have Dre Tosh. Call through. What's your favorite bunny whaler? Buzz through caller, you live.
No, you have to introduce the caller them way there, you know. Buzz through caller, you're live. That's what we call done. Moving on, yeah. Bam, boom. We out. In terms of, we have a caller right now. Buzz through caller, you're live.
Aye.
Aye. Blessed love.
Aye.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear you. Kiss him.
Big up.
Kiss him. Yeah, man.
Aye.
Glad to hear you. Yes, I respect.
Cool Runnings,
Yeah, man.
Cool Runnings is
Come
your
in
favorite
and
bunny?
rope in, yeah.
Then tell me now, you can expect that Jata be now reach at that something,
Okay. All right.
Yeah, may I make sure I load up my calabash.
Nice.
Yeah, man, and when me come for you must have blaze out of my calabash.
Oh, you mean? Yeah, man.
You know that man, Jab Bunny Wheeler.
Yeah.
Hear that?
Yeah.
Can't pass you, man. We are load and come, man. You know, see it?
Yes,
Yeah, man. So, system, the artist there, the sister there.
Yeah, Kishim, tell them.
Chelsea Stewart.
Yeah.
We have Sensila
Yeah.
and Dre Tosh.
Yeah, man. I love how she sing, you know, him full of flow.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
man. She full of flow. Sing.
Yes, I.
Yes, I am. Yes, I
Not
am.
so Kishim.
Yes, him.
Yeah.
Me, we even for the music news, yeah, and big, you know. Well, nice, you know. Me see me just a laugh in me area and big here for that reason.
Kishim are going good, not sure.
Yeah, man. No,
yes,
Kishim.
Kishim.
Yeah.
Cash,
I love it.
into your
And then I get
cash.
stealing out.
You have to come with the cash. I knew him that Kashim, original Jatabi from the East, give him that.
All right, Jatabi.
Yeah, man, and hear this now. Have a man up a ducking seal, Crush.
Yes.
And the Rasta man. Yes, and the mechanic guy that look about my bike. Me don't remember my name, but then you just put me have to pick them up. Yes. Them say them a slide in and all.
Alright, it's
So,
good.
Bones.
Yes, I.
I want to see you when me coming up, Bones, and cash him, you know.
I are forward, man. But when you come
Make
and
sure,
when you
you know,
reach,
when me come here, make sure I have to
yeah, but you have to
him,
ask for Kishim first.
Yeah.
Say,
Yes,
say, where Kishim?
Jatarbi, I
Wicked
will.
Shame.
Yeah, all
And
right.
Big up Danvers Pen Crew and Mampido from Port Moran. Listener.
Yeah.
Sports listener that same.
All right, sir.
Yeah, man. And
Respect.
Brother Muta, I feel big up them man there too, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. For real, man.
Yeah, man. But
So
just love.
all things, Rasta. Where you know weather and thing, are ya?
Why the weather there, you know, me and Kishima easy, you know.
Yeah, man. For real.
Yes,
and me I wish Kishima happy new life.
Yeah,
happy
man.
new
You
number.
can't call her Kishima now. You have to call her
No, man,
Kishim.
Jatarbi. Yes, Jatarbi. Me know, see, you know the thing, you know. Kishima.
Yes, Kishim.
You know, see, you know that man, your stripe put on, you know. Selassie put on your stripe and Brother Bones, you know. Nobody can take off on no stripe, you know, yeah.
Not all. Long up on my shirt, me have stripe, you know. Yeah, sir.
But Jatarbi, thank you so much
Thank
for
you, my
calling.
brother.
Yeah, man, I
See
big
you
up
on
Rifle
Sunday.
and Marshall, Marshy, Bambi River, Jacka Club is all same.
Same.
All right,
Yes,
give
and big
thanks.
up on yourself. Jabone.
Love.
Big up, same.
Chabby, every time.
Now, till Sunday, same.
Yeah.
All right, see you Sunday. So all roads lead to Bournemouth Beach,
Yeah, man.
Beach
See you in
Complex,
Kishim.
East Kingston, and we're gonna be there
Sure.
on Sunday, February 11, from 6 to 6.
What you say?
And when you say 66,
6
I
a.m.
thought it was
to 6 p.m.
Oh, that's
Did-
six.
I
can't
said
deal with
6.
bones, you know.
Oh, I mean, I think
6
somebody
a.m.
age here I thought
6
about.
a.m. to
Oh,
6
wow.
p.m.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was 66. But it's 626.
Can't deal with you. No.
Yeah, you know, right now you
But yeah,
just-
say Kishim.
I was gonna big
Yeah,
up your
go on,
album.
good friend. Yes, Kishim.
But
Everything
you're
I
calling
say.
it live.
Yeah, Bones and Kishim.
Greetings.
Blessings.
Greetings.
Yeah, good night.
Good night. What's
Good
your
night.
favorite Bunny Wailer?
Cool runnings.
Seen.
I feel like
Yeah.
everybody just has said that now through them ears.
No, me
Are
no.
the biggest
Yeah,
tune that
I'm
free.
like tune.
A big tune, you know.
Tune well big.
But you know
I
they
want-
make a movie off of that tune.
Seen.
Yeah, and him about next one where him a talk about this train. That's one of deep.
Yes.
Yeah, the one of well deep. I think that is the deepest song that he have really done, you know? This
So-
train. But cool really man, a big song.
Will we see you on Sunday?
Yeah man, we out there man. Sensei,
Yes, love.
you know we would have loved to hear Jabby do a combination with Sizzler.
So you are me, you want to arrange it? Through your
Yes,
send.
I
Yeah,
love
yeah, because you call your last
I
name.
can produce it. I would have produced it then, yes? I'll be the producer.
That tune that would have mad.
Sense Lover, the producer.
But what me love is when him
And
say
I come in
sensei, you say yes, love.
Yes. we
Right,
have to
easy.
complete it. We have to complete
You
it.
complete the name.
Yeah.
Ask him man, cause trust me. And
Nice.
the combination the Sensei where you deal with Capleton it up.
Give thanks.
The king of fire, man. We love
Yeah,
the
man.
fire there. But here you know, asking about the Sizzler combination. I don't know if the Sizzler would have, but that the artist that the artist thing, you know. We would
Well,
have loved to hear Jabby and you there and the fire there.
yeah. Sensei
Yeah,
love.
because I know it would have sound something.
You know,
me
see,
know
Richie,
that-
more, we
that
want to make a
song
money off a production. Big tune. Because
He's
if
a
it's sensi,
businessman.
you know, if it's sensi.
That song there would have
More
sound like,
And you say yes,
like
love.
the Shango and Junior Dan.
If
But
Bunny
that
Wailer
night-
and Sizzler do a song, you're saying?
Yeah, man. But you know what? Shango and Gang do a tough song.
Yeah, true.
When no song can
One of my
outshine.
one of my favorite song them ever,
Oh
ever,
gosh.
ever.
So we love Sizzler and Jabby do a thing too.
Well, caller, you just put it out there in the universe.
Yes, you
so
did.
anything is possible.
Yes, you did.
Give thanks
All
for
right,
calling.
bless all the artists and bless up for yourself. And all agree.
Respect.
All right. Give
Love.
thanks.
Father,
Respect.
please big up yourself, Yata.
Yes, I. Respect.
All right. Give thanks for
Respect.
calling through. So we have some 3 minutes remaining. So with this 3 minutes, any uplifting words, Sensi Love, Chelsea Stewart, and Dre Tosh that you want to leave with fellow entertainers, upcoming entertainers, Jamaicans in general, and people around the world, how you want to leave them with an uplifting word, song,
I
sound.
feel like we kind of touched on it, but I just want to say to all the young upcoming artists, just remember to be you, be your authentic self. Don't be afraid to do that because who's going to be you better than you, right? So make sure you remember that.
Actually.
All right.
Sensei.
You know, say that. You know, say you couldn't wait in a boat.
Okay, love.
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 Love is what I have to say.
Yeah.
Love is one of the strongest forces in the universe, and it's not love. Most people, when you say love, they think romance or they think hug and kiss.
Yeah.
But love means respect.
See.
When you love someone, because people say you can't love someone and hurt them, or you can't love someone and diss them. No, you can't, because love is respect. So once you respect someone, even if your mind change about something or you have differences in anything, just the respect that you have for them would cause it, you wouldn't do certain things, right? Or you would still honor certain things because of that respect, and that is what love really is.
Right.
So we should have more of that, more respect for ourselves and for others, for different races, for different cultures, for different artistic expressions, and that's what allows us to even, for that to grow on you and for you to start to appreciate it. So it all begins with that love, respect.
Dre?
Tosh.
Well, I guess cause kind of steal my argument. Cause
Alright,
I love talking about love.
Teeth it.
More
I
change
just
it and make
say
it.
love still in but me not gonna say nothing. But my message to the people in Jamaica overall is to read and read with understanding. Everyone needs to read.
Yes.
Broaden your knowledge base so that no one can trick you, and that we'll be more confident as a nation. That's for the people of Jamaica.
Yes.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, well, I just wanted to add that, you know, if you don't like looking at a book and sitting there and reading it, you can always read an audiobook, and there's tons on YouTube.
True.
So any book you want to...
And you can learn to read that way as well. You have an audiobook, it's playing, and you're looking at it. You know what? I want to say one thing.
Don't cut me too long.
No, Vibes Cartel is doing that. His videos, he has the writing, the words going up while he's singing the song. I think that's a very good thing. I think that's teaching people to read.
One of the things that Dre Tosh that I like, he just says, read with
understanding.
That
Exactly.
with understanding is the biggest part.
Right.
Yes.
No, absolutely.
Yes.
True.
Yeah, man. And to the artists, them,
yeah.
as grandfather, would I say, stand firm.
Right.
Because the music industry is a very, it can use it very well, and it's a very powerful industry, but you have a lot of vampire in the
You have things that can
industry.
show you off.
Yeah, man. Yes, man. You know where you're supposed. So
yes.
just stand firm on the 2 feet, them, and,
Yes,
and as they must say, be yourself and stand out while you stand firm.
True.
All right. Well, on that note, we say a big thank you for coming
Thank you
through.
so much for having
All roads
us.
lead
thank
to
you.
Bournemouth
Thank you,
Beach
Sense
Bar
Love.
on Sunday, February 11th.
Chelsea,
So
yeah.
see you there. It's all about Irie FM's Lifetime Achievements Award honoring Bunny Jabi Wailer. So make sure you come out on Sunday. It's free. It's open to the public,
Yes.
6 a.m. to 6 p.m. See you there.
I want to say a special thanks to everyone who made the buzz possible. I want to say a special thanks to our live stream specialist, Mark Hudson. Thanks to DJ Brian, our in-studio DJ. Nicholas Francis, our studio engineer. Social media, Tony T, although I'm not here. And of course, we want to say a special big ups to Rogan, Gavin Grant, you know.
Our producer,
our
Muta
producer.
Baruka is up next with the Cutting Edge.
Yes, but before that, hold on, real quick.
Yeah.
You wanted to say something?
Social media handles. So you don't know, you can follow me. I don't even like to talk about social media, but I say it go at the time now. Dre_Tosh, Twitter, Instagram, and at Tosh Blood on Facebook. My Facebook following larger than everywhere else.
All right.
I just want to shout out my mama, and I want to shout out Maxine.
Hi, Mama. All right. Well,
We got Maxine to write.
that's our time.
forget
I'm
Maxine.
Kishima Francis.
And I'm DJ Bones. Stay tuned for Muta Baruka. He's up next with the Cutting Edge.
We dance and flavor with a beat. Whole heap of sauce, yeah, we acting on the street. Young middle age or old, move your feet when bass if you